the biggest mistake people make in this game is sharing too much information, whether that be about advantages or whether that be about who they're working with or getting really emotional after something doesn't go their way. Hey everyone. So if the viewers don't know, my major is interior architecture and I'm a senior. So I've had my thesis class all year, what people in Chattanooga want and what they need in new builds. So we found that people need more housing, which is so true. If you're a student, you know that well. There's just so many people that are moving here and not enough affordable housing. They also want to bring more vibrancy to that part of the downtown area because you'll see on my site plan, it has storefronts on Market and Broad, so it's a really great location. It's just been vacant for the past 20 years. It was so funny because after I talked with him, Rhett and Kai had a chance. This was right before trial, and I could tell that he was like, I was watching them talk to him and they're like,
so, you good?
I need to go on. The lighting is horrendous.
Okay.
Well, it's not really in the shot then.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. When we get done painting, just pan to
Okay.
it. Micah, you used some words to describe Kaya. I was hoping you could repeat that.
Yeah, I did say slimy Kaya because she has done some slimy activities. But you know, all in the love of the game. Figured out those text messages were fake. That I didn't that I didn't believe it. Yeah. Not too much really else to say. She's,
Just slimy Kaya?
Yeah, just slimy.
For sure.
I mean, she's done what she had to do to get here. Nothing but respect. What's up? Recording for a game show.
Oh, cool. I love the fan. Thank you.
So what are we doing? What are we doing here, Micah? We just going to walk around and talk a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Walk around.
You work here?
Yeah, something like that. This is like my cousin. This is like going to my cousin's house. Down the street. Invite me for Thanksgiving.
win. I actually don't think that's true at all. That's something that and I don't want to necessarily bash on her game, but she hasn't played any of the advantages right. She's been not on the right side of the vote for a while now. And I think the one thing that she did, she won immunity when she needed to. That is one thing that was like, okay, good job. It shows your true colors.
That's what I'm saying. In your very first interview, I remember you told me, it's like one of my favorite lines in all the seasons. You said, right now, here's how it ranks on our tribe, blah, 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 and you named yourself fourth. And you said, but I want to be number one. But I don't want people to know that I want to be number one.
The first season? Yeah. And then the season I came in, I was like, all I want to do is get Lane out. It's not personal, just business. I didn't even know him at the time. I just knew he was a previous winner. If I make the deal to tie, I'm going to take you if you take me, I think Micah will take me. So then now I have two people that are taking me, So it's but then I'm I don't know if I want to make that promise to tie because I know you have to lie in this game, but it's I could just be straight up with him and say, I'm going to take Micah. You can do what you need to do because at the end of the day, I don't know. If Micah wins immunity, I think he's going to take me. If I win immunity, I don't know who I'm going to take, but if Ty or Kaya win immunity, I don't know if they would take me. They would probably take Micah too. One of my biggest strengths just in life is being able to defend myself, even in interior design. You have to defend your designs, and I'm a very defensive person naturally, and I try not to let that come out. But this is a game where that's what I have to do. I have to brag on myself tonight. I have to convince everyone why I deserve it over everyone else. And I think I'm going to be pretty good at that.
I did say slimy Kaya because she has done some slimy activities. But all in the love of the game. Figured out those text messages were fake. That I didn't that I didn't believe it. Yeah. Not too much really else to say. She's,
Just slimy Kaya?
Yeah, just slimy.
For sure.
She's done what she had to do to get
1, 2, 3. Awesome. You'll see it from the very end, guys.
Honestly, especially coming off last season, just going out really sad. It just felt really good to, come into this season, morals intact, character the same, but just playing a better game.
Is it their birthday? Yeah. Daddy's is coming up this week.
Memorable moment, I have to say, is being still in the game and seeing Lane and Olivia on the jury. That, nothing beats that. I'm excited, a little nervous, happy. I mean, been doing this so long. It's not like a normal tribal council. I never really thought I had like a really good chance of going home. So I never was like super nervous. You know, you always a little nervous, but I was never like super like super nervous. But you know, today just you never know what Remy has in store, what challenge it's gonna be. That's the How I Met Your Mother. Man, I think he's messing with you. I'm immediately thinking shark.
Yeah,
like, life is over. Yeah. GG's.
I'm gonna think this.
Well, I would say for the jury, I think Lane and Olivia, for the most part, are really just gonna vote for who they think played the best game. I think J-Po would be like 75% best game, and there may be a little feelings. I really don't know about Jesse, but I would more say feelings. And then Red, really don't know. He's kind of just like, everything I just said, I think would play into my advantage because, like I said, I've, kind of stuck to like that morality kind of thing. So I don't have any really hard feelings with anybody besides the two people who would vote for me strictly for the game. So it does kind of, I would say, work out for me.
Yeah.
I would say because I've been playing kind of the loyalty game along with some other things, I would say people definitely view me as a non-threat. I'll let them know I deserve to be here. A little master plan that will be unfolded, if I make there. I'm pretty glad, me and my duo made it to the Final Four, me and Emily. At the beginning of the game, I think it was after the kickball, so second challenge, we can be like ride or die. It's like, I'll never write down your name, you never write down mine, We just keep it 100 till the end. And I just had a feeling, she was one of those real ones, that wouldn't backstab me, kind of just reading her personality. And, glad I chose right. Love UTC, yay, go Bucks!
Actually thinking today, because I was watching the videos and you're like some moves that people have made, and I feel like one of like a crazy thing that happened at the beginning is when I walked in on Uvia and all of them at that search, and I'm like, none of them are even there anymore. Woke up with my grandma, she texted me like 5 messages. She was telling me good luck. My dad and my mom texted me. Tim texted me. Like, I was having a lot of people text me, and Erica and stuff. So that was really nice just to get support from other people, and don't want to let them down. So I'm going to do my best today.
I'll just go around and do a big loop, I guess. But yeah, I just like walking. I wish I did tell you guys every time I looked, though, because like a little second of every time I went out and looked for an idol or anything. Okay, I think it's something, running around and looking for something. We'll just have to see. I don't know. I really hope I can win this challenge though, because if not, going to the sudden death. So
I think Ty is kind of a little like untrustworthy because Jesse did tell me that if Ty wins, that he would pick Emily, like, no matter what. And so I'm like, dang, you promised me from the very beginning that we'd be final too.
Pinky swore to me. He's done a couple things, but he promised me, he was like, we will be final too. He said, if I win, I'll give you half of my money, is what he told me. And I was like, okay. We shook hands on it, and he was on Thursday, he was like, oh, I owe Emily, like, we made a promise. But I'm like, you made a promise with me. So today, if he wins, I'm going to just go off on him and tell him, like, well, you promised me this and this and this, and you lied about this, so, like, you owe me for this. I don't know. It probably won't work, but, I mean, it might be my only option. I can at least try, so it won't hurt just trying. But yay.
So pretty much what I'd be owning up to is that I feel like, especially on Pink Team, I was like one of the people that helped decide who was going to be voted out next. And then I had my connections with Olivia and Lane, which really helped me. And then for my rocks, I feel like that was a pretty big move, even though I got eliminated and came back. I feel like just showing people, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a whole nother level of, like, trust to show people, because I feel like people can say stuff, but, like, your actions speak louder than your words. Getting Lane out and stuff, I feel like that wasn't my original plan, but right when I was told, I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I was telling people, like, you got to get Lane, because it was either me or him, so that was a big thing. And then another thing is that when Ty was telling me originally about the half idol, I knew it was fake. Like, there was no way, because why would someone that has a half idol give away the other half? So I talked with Emily during that tribal. I was like, she's like, so this is going on? And I was like, please throw it. Please throw your vote. And she did. So, like, ultimately it was her decision, but I did ask her to do that. Yeah, I found the super idol, and then I got my clues and advantages from the map challenge. On Thursday, I had 4 people coming for me if I didn't win, and then I was able to get immunity, and I feel like that's a pretty big deal. Am I the winner of season 4? Yes. I believe that I've played the strongest game, and I feel like that I've had the most, like, portfolio. And
honestly, I'm playing this game for myself. I'm an individual player. I'm not playing for anyone else. And in my decision making between Rhett or Emily, giving Kai the satisfaction of playing an advantage on me successfully, I just wasn't gonna let that slide, because that's something she could have said at the end. So not only did I not let it work, I actually did the opposite of what she wanted, just, you know, to put something on my resume saying, hey, you can't mess with me, and took it away from her. Survivor was like such a weird blip in time, because like, it's like I was so busy, and I was like, you know, like maybe I shouldn't do this. But then I just like, it was the day of, and I didn't understand anything in accounting, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna stay for the next class, because like, I don't really need to know this if I didn't learn it at the first class. Somehow I got less busy when I played Survivor. It was really weird. Like, I had no free time, and I played Survivor, and then all of a sudden I have free time. I know Rhett's not happy with me. I got a text about loyalty from him, which is unfortunate. Rhett texted me last night and basically said, hey, I'm watching Survivor right now, season 33, and these 2 guys went to rocks for each other because they're loyal to each other. And I was just thinking about like how that could have been me and you. And you know, it did kind of make me feel bad, because we really are playing with people's lives. You know, this is a game, but it really does suck having to do this. Okay, I was trying to flush the idol that I knew Kaya had, and she obviously didn't take it very well because I flipped on her. And so she kind of threw a little tantrum at me, got very upset, and apparently I was just trying to get out of there, you know, keep the situation a little as low escalated as possible. Apparently after I left, she went to the camera and blocked me on Snapchat. It's like, hang it.
I'll just let you get it.
You play,
What? Game on. 1-0. Add up.
Alright, 5-all. Did that hit or no? Okay. I signed up for this game to be a winner. I didn't sign up to make friends. Obviously, I'm really glad I made friends, and I'm super happy to get to meet all the people I did. But I signed up to play Survivor, and you gotta outwit, outplay, outlast, you know? That's what I had to do. C and I talking was supposed to be completely outside of the game, but everyone figured out about it, so that's that. And Mo going out's what screwed my game, honestly. Okay, it's an insult to everyone that played the game, because I know 100% I'm gonna use Lane. He wanted to play this game more than anyone else. And so like quitting like a vote or two after he went out was just like, it's just an insult to him. It was just an insult to everyone that played.
Why do you think she's wondering where you are? Jesse, of course.
I think she's wondering where I am because either she wants to see me or she's wondering if I'm practicing my speech or something. It's like I'm still not putting it past that I could be getting played right now. Dang it. I'm getting the term slime in the back from Micah. You know, his Elite 8 plan really was the best move in the game, honestly, I would argue. Him getting them out, because it helped everyone out. So we probably talked a lot. I probably talked to her as much as I talked to Kyle. Like, but we always just talked over the phone because we were both busy. We was always like, let's from like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock not every night, but like every night we had Survivor, we were like, I guess like a debrief. Honestly, Rhett and JPO, they just like were so cool with me flipping. Like, I don't know how no one picked up that I was flipping constantly throughout the game. Like I flipped on Ben and Justice, then I flipped on Kai and Erica. Well, I told Kai I was flipping, so she flipped with me. And then I flipped on, unfortunately I had to flip on Lane, but that was so sad. That took a real mental toll on me flipping on Lane, because he really was like, I hope Lane and I are friends after this game, because he really is a good guy. But I had to do it so everyone would trust me to advance my game. In our one-on-one, I was like, they were all 4 in the same tribe. Like, I really don't see why they're not just picking me off. But, obviously, I guess they're not as good at strategizing as me.
I definitely enjoyed spending time with y'all today, so thank y'all for letting us kind of into your lives and letting us, be with y'all for that time today. Real quick, though, we need to handle some business for the challenge. Y'all are going to play the watermelon game real fast to adjust positions for the day. So go ahead and play that real quick. Okay.
Oh, excellent.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Give me the card. That just looks the coolest to me, so.
3, 2, and 1. Totals. And there you go. Okay. All right, now for what we actually came here for. In the game of Survivor, a lot of people have been eliminated. A lot of people have been a part of that journey, in your journey. Regardless of how big of an influence you think it may have been, a lot of people have played a part in you being here today. A lot of people have sacrificed. A lot of people have lied and told truths for you. Regardless, we're going to pay our respects today.
Shiloh, that was my guy. Survivor. Yeah, when I walked in orientation, first guy I talked to, super nice.
Yeah.
Nothing bad to say about him other than he gave me disadvantage for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
I really liked your hat. It was pretty dope.
Okay. On to the next. It was either you or Micah, and we're standing here, but
Yeah.
we appreciate. And also, take it as a compliment, you were a huge threat. You had won the Survivor Day at Play or whatever it was
true.
called.
He was pretty cool. I mean, OG Black Tribe, so all love, but it was you or me.
Super nice girl.
Okay, wait. Thank you for that insider info.
You were a very determined player, and that's always good. And yeah, you never gave up, so that's very good.
You gave your all in challenges every single time.
And outside.
Yeah, Justice, you were a hard player, and you got to respect the grind. You wanted to win, and we all wanted to. I think you had the most fire in you, so respect to you for that. Unfortunately, Yuvia went out. She literally did nothing wrong, just Ben played an idol.
Yeah.
Nothing we could have done about it.
I think you're a beautiful person. You're just a gorgeous girl, and I feel like your commentary being on the other tribe was so funny to me.
You seem really nice, and I loved being able to guide you during Capture the Flag. It was so fun. We were talking the whole time.
Okay, yeah, honestly, Ben, you played the game the hardest. For a 2-day period, you were on fire. You let everything go. Like, I was impressed with your intuition, I guess is the word.
Yeah, you found an idol, which was really cool, and
I never talked to you. Erica.
Sorry, Erica. You literally did nothing wrong.
yeah, I'm really sorry how things were. I wish that you were able to play longer, but I'm just glad I was able to meet you.
Erica, you're someone I really wanted to play with, so I'm sad I didn't get to play with you, but you seem like such a gentle, sweet spirit. Oh, well, okay, I guess we can talk about Christian first. Christian, original OG Black.
OG
tribe.
Black.
Yeah, you just brought a lot of life and laughter to our tribe.
He played hard. I feel like a little bit towards the end, he started to kind of fall into that villain role. But, he was always really funny, and I actually really liked being on his team and stuff, so it was cool.
Christian, you're always about the intensity. I was always looking forward to challenges to see what was going to come out of your mouth or what was going to happen. You were always entertaining.
Tim, you were a challenge beast. You're one of the most genuine people to play and just had a lot of integrity.
Really liked you. I was just literally sad when you went home, like no other emotion, just dang.
Yeah, you're so good at this game, so yeah.
You were arguably one of the scariest people to go against. You were a challenge beast, and obviously you were good at the social game. I mean, you had us all convinced to work with you, the whole rookie tribe. So, Lane.
Oh, Lane.
He was
Put the camera on me.
the most feared player in the game, he was the best Survivor player ever in UTC history.
Yes.
When I met you, I could totally see how you made it to the end because you're so easy to talk to, you're so personable, and you just are, someone that I would genuinely want to be friends with outside of the game. And I hope that can happen. I have no idea what our relationship is with you being on the jury. I don't know.
Lane, Lane. I would say I hated to see you go, but I mean, I was really jumping for joy.
Was definitely my hardest vote. I mean, it was terrible. And I knew at some point that it might happen where I would have to jump, and I don't know, just different circumstances, but
She was in the center of the game,
yeah.
and she really had the right spirit. She just, it's unfortunate what happened. I mean,
You were the second head to that huge snake I was just trying to cut down since freshman year. Again, none but respect, and I like you. You are pretty cool, but I'd truly just be lying if I say I hate to see you go, because that was just like, I really wanted to see you go. But
I'll go last on this one.
You want to go first?
I'll go. J-Po's my dog. I mean, what happened to him, it was purely just he was just super good at challenges. I mean, everybody liked him. Literally none bad to say about J-Po.
The game, and I just wanted to play with people like that. Even from the beginning when I wasn't on your tribe, you were someone that in challenges just always had a good attitude, integrity player.
I enjoyed working with you, Original Pink. It was really sad to see you go, but yeah, I'm really glad I met you through the game. And
Nothing but respect to J-Po. He was literally just too good at the game.
Yeah.
Putting his name down was the biggest compliment I could give him. He was too good.
Like Jesse, we become friends even just through crew, but I also think that you fought to the end and your social game was so strong. I feel like everyone likes you genuinely, like you're a friend to everyone.
see you go. Yeah, sorry how the game went down, but
Jesse and I were never on the same tribe or anything, but I got to meet Jesse outside the game, and nothing but nice things. She's a great girl, super energetic, super happy. Everyone likes her. Rhett, you were like Lane. You were one of my good friends. I hated doing it, but it just had to happen. But seriously, nothing but nice. You're a really stand-up guy. You're honest. You're truthful.
It's always you or me. There was like so many things. It's you or me a couple of times, and I don't know how that happened.
Super cool, truthful for the most part. But like it was always something new, something crazy, somebody plotting against somebody, and that just made it fun. That was just like pure Survivor.
Brett, I went home for you. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, you're just a really nice person, and yeah, I'm sad how things went.
In an hour?
I was trying to high five everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hopefully no one has a tick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I definitely got some on my leg.
Do you want us to? Do we need to collect these?
Hey, here we are, finale challenge. Final four, can't wait to see what happens. But first, Kai, let me get that immunity crown back. And once again, arguably the most important one of the season. Just like when we were over at JO and I told y'all that we're going to be playing Capture the Flag, I said that was going to be y'all's arena. That is the case for tonight as well. West Campus is going to be y'all's arena. Y'all are going to be playing a mixture of the Season 1 finale and the Season 2 finale. Essentially, the objective is this. On each floor is something hidden with your color-coordinated item with it. They are bandanas and puzzle bags. There's only one thing hidden on each floor for everybody. Once you get all of your items, you then solve your puzzle on the 7th floor. I will be a little bit of a disruptor in today's challenge. I will have a dodgeball, and if you see me and I hit you with that dodgeball, you have to drop everything in your hands where you are, run back up to the top, high five Megan, and you're back in the game. At the beginning of this game, you each had a 1 in 18 shot of winning this game. It's now a 1 in 4 shot. I'm extremely proud of the outcome of the season. I'm extremely proud of each of you four for y'all's display of abilities playing this game, and I'm ready to go out. Let's do it.
You look over there, I look over here.
Okay. This might be weird, but have you guys seen any bandanas hung up in here?
I have
No.
Okay. No, you're good.
She would be like, okay.
Oh my gosh. You did that.
Are you red or orange? I'm red. Okay, there's red or orange back there, so better watch out.
Oh.
Are you red?
No, I'm gray.
Oh no, I haven't seen yours.
Oh, the fifth one of yours is behind a column. So it's like these columns, but I'm behind one of them.
On this?
I don't remember which side.
Okay, okay. It's okay, appreciate it.
Yeah. That'll be the first one, because I have to put it. Oh no! You didn't get me! You didn't.
I got you. Maybe us down here, positions you want us for you?
No.
On to next. Oh.
She's trying to hit me with a dodgeball.
You're not high civilians.
Sorry.
They're underneath the couches.
One over there.
Bandanas. Yeah. Do you know what the orange one is?
One's right under
One's
there.
under the
It's on the-
couch
it's
and
tied.
one's under the ottoman.
It's tied on the back
Something.
right. The back
It's like
right.
tied on the bottom.
There's
Where's
one
your
over
room?
there. It's on the back right. I want at least 100 out of 1,000.
Thank you so much.
On a 10%. What's that? Wasting time?
I'm tweaking.
I hope not. He's on his floor. He's on his floor, you better get up.
No way, bro.
Where's all your stuff? Was that your boy?
I got it. Catch it, anything?
Touch. Sorry, homie.
Yeah, just shoot back to him. I mean, I'll be fine to leave. I'm hitting Ricky.
Were they sitting here on the 3rd floor? Is this where he got me? No, he got me on the 5th floor.
Just breathe. You're good. Do the corner pieces. Corner pieces. You're good.
Yeah, back up to floor 3.
For the final travel counts, Kaya.
Oh my gosh.
I was so confused. I was like, she doesn't have all the pieces.
Holy crap.
Wow. Awesome. Well,
Good job, Kyle.
congratulations on being on the final travel council. Well deserved.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm gonna round the troops.
I can't even breathe. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm so proud of myself because I worked really hard and I was really nervous going into it and getting hit by Remy in the first 5 seconds. I was like, dang.
No, we've been together since the beginning, so I'd appreciate if you take me. You know, you played a really loyal game, and you'd be like a little, I don't know exact words, but like basically you played a loyal game the whole way. So if you don't do it now, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd like to come, but if if you see me as a threat and you put me in the challenge, it's okay. Like again, no hard feelings. Like you earned this. It's whatever you want to do. It's your.
So like break down why I think it should be me. Honestly, I think it should be me because let me see how I want to say this. The whole time, we've played the game. Like you said, I've been truthful, been honest, kept it a buck with you. I mean,
You have.
I feel like other than, I say compared to everybody else, I feel like I played the best game alliance-wise with you.
Feeling that you probably aren't going to pick me. But, all that to say, it's kind of a high risk, high reward situation because if I win between whoever, that's another thing for me to say right at the end. Like, oh, I earned my spot in Redemption, and I just earned it again.
Okay, I made my choice.
Everybody, welcome back to our finale travel council. A lot of tensions, a lot of emotions going on right now, but before we dive into all of that, let's bring in the members of our jury. First, we got Lane and Olivia. We got J-Po. We got Jesse. And recently voted off Rhett.
In the past, I feel like it was kind of me and then everyone else, especially about the Super Idol. I felt a little on the outs, like clearly with the votes and stuff. So yeah, it kind of put me in a little odd spot where I was like, well, I have to win or I'm going home. Like no one's gonna pick me or no one's gonna want me to stay in. They're gonna vote me out.
Basically, we went down memory lane and had a name of each person that in order has been voted out. And like if you've seen Classic Survivor, but it was really fun just to I don't know, I think all of us had like something good to say about everyone. Obviously, some people we're closer with, and that makes it harder in a way because there was a lot. I think all of us had a moment where we're like, this was the hardest vote for us. And
Okay. Yeah, I played a loyal game. We promised each other the very first challenge that we would be final two, and I'm not for sure if you would have picked me, but for my game, I feel like I need to be loyal to the end, and hopefully the jury respects that, and yeah.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it. Awesome. Yeah. I'll shake hands, do whatever.
why are you being you? Congrats, you two. Oh my gosh.
Kaya and Ty, the only two absolutely secure at the final Tribal Council. Kaya, you can go ahead and take a seat again. Micah and Emily.
Thanks, Kyle.
Head over here for the face-off.
Oh my gosh. Good luck to you, Micah.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
The person that loses will be immediately eliminated from this game. Both have your bandanas ready. I'll give you the word here in just 1 second. 3, 2, go. This is a slide puzzle. Emily nearly done with her puzzle. Last few pieces. Micah finally showing them.
Wait, okay. Oh wait, is it?
Emily
Yes.
advances to the final Tribal Council. Micah. Could have been eliminated from this game.
Oh.
Welcome back, jury. Y'all have had some time to think about the questions y'all are gonna ask, and I hope y'all are ready to answer. But before we're gonna do that, they are going to get a little 2-minute, 30-second opening speech, just to kind of give themselves the first word. This will be uninterrupted, and then we'll dive right into questions. So, does anyone want to lead us off here?
First thing I want to say is UTC Survivor has been an amazing experience, and I'm really glad I got to be a part of it. And the biggest part about activities is the people you play with, and all of you added a twist to the game, and I'm grateful I got to play with all of you guys. Flip on Erica, because when it was Erica, Kaya, myself, J-Po, and Rhett, it was a hard decision, but I knew if I kept J-Po and Rhett, it would help me strategically later in the game so I could get out who I wanted when I wanted. So even though I didn't win individual immunity, all 4 of them were on a tribe at one point, and I was thinking, they're all 4 going to get together and vote me. So I got to play my game. I got to convince both parties that I'm with them, and that's exactly what I did. I convinced Rhett and Kaya that I was with them, and I convinced Micah and Emily I was with them, so that way I was the deciding vote. Even though an advantage was played on me, I nullified the advantage, and I still got to pick who went home.
Since the beginning, I've thought about this game strategically. Even on the first vote, I knew that Ben and Justice were together, and I was pushing to try to get one of them out, and try to get Ben out. But even though my team didn't vote with me, I feel like my head was still in the right mindset about who should go and stuff, realizing who was the bigger threat. I feel like surviving Pink Team was also a really big move because we went from 9 to 4, and I was able to build connections with everyone in Pink Team and make sure that I knew what the vote was going to be, and I helped decide what that vote would be. It was Emily and Micah and then me and Rhett, and I knew that if I flipped on Rhett, that all of Pink Team, my main alliance, was going to flip on me. And then I didn't really have that many connections with, Mike and Emily because they were so strong with each other. So I did end up deciding to go to Rocks, and I just tested my luck. And then luckily I was able to come back in after Remy looked back through the footage. And I feel like that was a really big play because I really showed people that, I am 100% with you. No one can really do that, be like, oh, I literally went home for you. I don't think anyone in this game at one time had literally everyone against you multiple times, and where I knew if I did not win individual immunity last time and this night, I knew I wasn't going to be picked. So I knew I had to fight for myself and stay alive.
Hi everyone, again, this is a crazy opportunity. Thinking about season 1, didn't make it very far, and I really feel like we all played the game. We all had respect for it, and I love Survivor. I'm a big fan of The Real Show. So going into the game, I wanted to lay low because I didn't want people to see me as a threat. I mean, that's how people get out early, is if they're doing too much. So me and Ty had an alliance the day before the game started, and that is something that I don't think anyone knew about. I think the biggest mistake people make is showing what they're doing. And so I had alliances from the outside, but I had 2 alliances with Ty and Micah that I was able to go all the way to the end with. So I know people see some things that I did as not loyal, but the 2 people I originally aligned with, I was loyal to them for the whole entire time. But then earning my spot back in Redemption Island wasn't even close from everyone else. Outplay, that kind of seeps into outplay, but also I also won 2 immunity challenges, and those were pivotal.
Just go down the line here in Lane, you start us off.
One thing all 3 of you also have in common is all 3 of you made commitments to me and had personal relationships with me, and all 3 of you voted me out. Emily, I'm going to start with you. I thought it was really interesting, and I respected you a lot when you went to Rocks and were willing to leave the game. But the thing that really bothered me was the difference between a Kaya and a Ty and an Olivia, my relationships, is they looked at me when votes were happening and let me know that they had to make a hard decision. You wouldn't look at me. You had your head turned the opposite way. And so I just don't see that you have played a consistent game with what you said you were doing. I don't think it's a lie, because what I just heard you say. So that doesn't sit right with me. You were eliminated from the game. Rocks, so be it. So objectively, that's why I'm not going to be asking you a question tonight, and that's why I will not be writing your name down either. Ty, you go first. Own the game you played.
The reason I wrote your name down was strictly for, it was the hardest vote I did. It took the most mental toll on me, for sure. But the reason I did it was strictly strategic, because if I didn't put your name down, people would have been talking like, hey, someone didn't go with us. I put your name down because I wanted everyone to trust me, because I knew I was going to be slamming people in the back later.
Honestly, for telling Tim about that, I felt a little bit on the bottom of your guys' 4 alliance with Lane, Olivia, Ty, and me. I felt the bottom of that, and then I also felt at the bottom of Pink with Ty, Rhett, and J-Po, and I didn't really know Tim. I know Tim was a big player, so I thought if I give him a little information that maybe he would kind of work with me a little bit, but I had no intention of writing your name down until I was told, hey, Emily went up to me and was like, hey, they're writing your name down. And I wish I could show footage, like I genuinely was not going to vote for you. I was just trying to give Tim a little bit of leverage that, like, if my name was brought in, I told someone something, so maybe that they would try to, like, you know, count me in, be like, oh, she told me something, like, I don't want her gone.
First of all, I don't think anyone here can take credit for me going out, which I think is kind of a loss on y'all's part. It's been clear that I've been a threat this whole time, and I'm actively, like, I'm known for making creative moves with idols and stuff, and I wanted to keep doing that. Emily, my question for you is, I'll do a statement first. You, from day 1, I guess I was a day late with the Ty alliance, but you told me that it was you and me. Like, I'm your ride or die. Like, you were like, on everything, this is like, it's you and me. I'm like, okay, I get it. And I'm all for backstabbing, all for it. Like, do it well, own up to it. But what bothers to me is that when you gave your speech just a little bit ago, you said that you knew everything, but you didn't know I was going on.
I didn't know exactly how it would pan out, but I knew what everyone was thinking. I knew that the rookies had gone to Micah and told him to vote Olivia, and that's who voted your name. I knew that how every one of us were voting, and so I knew there would be a 2-1, and honestly, my goal in that wasn't to get you out, because I wasn't sure if he would do that. It was to save Ty, because we both saved each other. I mean, that vote, he's only in the game because of me. Like, I knew where all of them were going.
I just think you can't really say that you played a loyal game when I don't care if you played a loyal game to Micah. That doesn't affect me.
Then I didn't play a loyal game. Then that's okay. I don't want to misunderstand. I played a villainous backstabbing game. Then
okay,
I was just
that's just in your speech from the beginning.
Well, I thought that I was saying I played loyal to those 2, and then that meant I had to be disloyal to everyone else. And so yeah, it sucks. Like, we've all had to backstab, but yeah.
So my question to you is, why would you keep going back to someone who's backstabbed you 3 times?
I actually was thinking the same thing before I picked about who to have my final 2 with. I made a promise with him that we'd be final 2. I know he's lied to me constantly and was gonna get rid of me. He lied to me about literally probably everything in this game, but I made a promise.
Right here's cool.
Right there is great.
I don't know. I've been thinking about what questions I wanted to ask for the longest. I really didn't know what I wanted to ask, but I mean, they're kind of getting a little spicy over here, so I'm gonna change the flow of things. I want to know from Emily and Ty's point of view, like, y'all have been working together the whole game, I'm hearing, and Kaya right here in between y'all, from since I've been out, it looks like has been like by herself, basically. Like, everyone's been backstabbing her. Like, for y'all two to be right here beside her means that y'all work things out, of course, but for her to be between y'all kind of shows that, like, something had to slip up. So, like, what is y'all's, my question is, like, what do y'all think, or how was y'all mindset, or, like, did y'all ever try to get Kaya out? Like, I know y'all tried to get her out, but, like, what is y'all mindset, her winning the challenges, of course, and, like, how are y'all feeling going up in these past, like, few tribals with her specifically?
I think for me, Kaya would tell me information kind of when she didn't need to. She told me that she had an advantage when we were about to go to Rocks. We had not worked together. I was kind of surprised. I was like, why are you telling me this? Because, like, you don't know if you can trust it. Like, and I think that was the biggest mistake, is her telling too many people too many things. That's how we anticipated every single advantage. None of them were played right. All of them were anticipated, and none of them were played the right way. And so I kind of was, like, talking up Kaya being a threat. I honestly didn't think that much. Like, I think that there was other people that were more a threat, but it was getting so close that I'm like, I don't want people to start thinking I'm a threat.
My question to you is, for these past few tribals, I know you've been feeling alone and by yourself, so, like, what is type of grit, what type of mindset did you have to, one, win these past few immunities and just to play your way through?
Rhett told me pretty much right before on Thursdays, like, yeah, we're all meeting up right before to get you out, so you have to win. And I was like, yeah, like,
because we talked about playing a loyal game and stuff, but I feel like since towards the very beginning, like, you and me were saying, like, we would stay loyal to each other, and you, me, and Micah were final three we would talk about. And so I guess I just didn't understand, like, the way you voted that night, because it seems like you didn't have any sort of, like, alliance with Rhett or Kaya.
I looked you in the eyes and said, I'm not putting your name down. That's what I said, and you can look back on it, because I wasn't. I was putting Kaya's name down to flush the idol, so I wasn't working with them. I was doing it to, it was a long-term plan, flush the idol, get her out the next time, just, you know, or get red, whatever.
Talk a lot, I've learned a lot about what you've done, but, like, from my point of view, it seems like that was, like, your biggest move. So, like, if you didn't do that, like, what other moves would have made you be able to win?
But also, I still feel like I deserve to win, because I feel like I've made lots of big moves and connections, and I don't know, I feel like I'm up for it about it, and, you know, I'm not just lying to people in their face, so.
Congrats to all of you guys. It's a pretty good accomplishment. Emily, I just want to say that I was never fully convinced to vote Kaya. I wasn't going to vote Kaya. I just wanted to let you know that I was not convinced to do that. But final five, I want to ask you, Emily, you picked, so, like, I didn't even get the chance to talk to you. What did you gain from picking Ty over me? And, like, going forward, I feel like, you know, if I was in Ty's seat, you know, I feel like we would be pretty even, but, like, Ty arguably has a better game than you, so, like, what was your decision making in picking Ty over me?
In that case scenario, I mean, I just didn't know if I could trust you fully. Like, even that, like, obviously I couldn't. So why would I go against someone I've trusted the whole game? That, yeah, I wouldn't flip at the end like that. And yeah, I think Ty has played a good game. So if I don't know what I would have done if I won immunity. Like, I don't know if I would have brought him, because I think he has played an awesome game. But I still think that I've played I feel good about the game that I've played. I think that it's getting maybe misconstrued. I don't know.
Kaya, obviously I ruined your super idol. So, but final five, you know, you still decided to play an advantage for me. Just tell me, like, why.
Well, me and you, like, we went to Rocks. I went home for you, and I felt like I trusted you more than Ty. Ty, like, multiple times kept backstabbing me. And I know you just backstabbed me, like, the super idol, but I still felt like I trusted you more than Ty.
And Ty, would you have taken Kaya with you tonight if you would have won?
That's a good question. I really don't know. It would have been a decision. I think it was probably the most respectable thing would to have brought Kaya, because I feel like I would have earned the respect of the jury. but at the same time, she played a pretty good game here the last week, you know. I mean, I felt like I'm pretty confident in my game because my game started from day one all the way to the end. I didn't just show up the past week or 2 weeks. So, yeah, I think I honestly would have brought Kaya.
I didn't think I really had anything dire to ask y'all, but I guess if I had to ask anything, I would just say, is there anything you regret playing? Like, are there any decisions? Like, it is a game at the end of the day, but there's still like real life decisions.
I would play my exact same game. The only thing I would do is I would take my vote off lane. It's the only thing. Everything else, the exact same. If I could redo the game, exactly the same. Because obviously I made it here. I played a pretty good game. I didn't need advantage. I didn't need idols. But the only thing I would do is I would take my vote off lane.
Sorry. I definitely would have been up front with Lane when I told him and explained the situation, because I've said multiple times in interviews, I'm like, wow, I wonder how different it would have been if I just explained that up front. So I feel like to me that was a really big regret.
I feel like similar to Ty, like I don't necessarily have any huge big regrets because got to the end. I think two things is it was always hard knowing to reach out after you'd voted someone out, because I honestly did care about people, whether people think that or not. But I also really wanted this to be focused on the actual game being played and not outside, like, you know, different things. Like I didn't want people to think I was like buttering them up for the jury. Like, I don't know. So I just didn't say anything to anyone.
We're going to get to the vote real quick. Remember that, just a reminder, obviously you're voting for the person you want to win.
Good job.
All right. Got the votes here. Should I read them at the premiere?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna read them. All right. Let's put a staple on this. Let's do it. First vote. Kaya. Second vote. Ty. Third vote. Emily. Fourth vote. Ty. Kaya. 2 votes Ty, 2 votes Kaya, 1 vote Emily. This is the last vote. Winner of UTC Survivor, returners versus rookies.
I'll go. All right, let's go. Kaya. Kaya, let's meet you. I'm Ty.
Ty.
That's gorgeous.
Good job.
And congratulations.
Congratulations. Oh, you guys did so good.
Played a great game.
You did good.
Played a great game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Emily.
Thank you.
Good job, Emily.
Think the season's gonna play out? How do you think it's gonna go?
Honestly, I think this will be our most competitive season yet. You know, we have almost half the cash returners, and then this new player pool is amongst the best of 25 that applied. And so I think we got the best of the litter possible on this campus right now or here in this season. So I think it's going to work out pretty good. Ooh, early predictions from Remington. On the returning team, I think Emily is a dark horse because she played all the way in season 1. Not a lot of people even probably took the effort to watch her season. And when she did get out in her season, it was from an idol, which is one of the most unpredictable ways to get out. And so when Emily can get rolling, I think she can do some damage. From the new players,
I'm kind of cold. Sure.
I think Ty Deering is also my dark horse for that side because he's going to be a competitor in challenges, and I think he's going to sway people. From his interview, I think he's going to be able to sway people in the social game. So from those two players, I'm expecting a lot.